at you. Is it funny to you? Really, Tyrell? This is shit you want to do? He knows that he's made sexual allegations to my daughter.
This is Kana Michele Lyndon. She has just been stopped by police after forcefully breaking into a house to snatch her 2-year-old daughter. She thinks she is a protective mother saving her child from kidnappers, but officers are about to hit her with a hard dose of reality.
Is my kid here? Rhea? Is Rhea here? Yes or no? Where's my kid? Where is she in my car? Is she in your house? You scary wife. You're scary wife. Don't give me my kid. Give me my kid. So go in there with your broken door handles. You're gonna have to go through your garage or the back.
Hey, Deputy Finn, Flower County. How you doing today?
Hey, how you doing, sir?
Pretty good. And yourself?
Good, I'm doing good. How you doing?
So we came down for a vacation. I let my baby daddy, her father, who has only seen her once since she's been 2.5, I let him see her, and then he's dropping my baby off with some random girl that I already have beef with, who in the past we do not get along at all. She withheld where my kid was at since 10 o'clock in the morning, and I'm trying to head back to town, and I'm trying
Hold on 1 second. Can you just take your hands out of your pockets?
Oh, yeah, sure. So you can check. I can pull
Yeah,
everything out if you want me to.
No, it's all right.
Sorry about that. I didn't think about it. My bad, man.
Delta 213 plug.
India units ahead.
So I took my kid because she was holding my kid. Some random bitch is holding my child in her house.
Yeah, talk to him normal.
Single
He's
14
listening
on
to you.
10,
It's all on their Ring camera.
One more unit.
It's all on their Ring camera.
Yeah. I'm about to say,
She would not come to
everything-
the door
if they-
and give me
If
my
they really
kid.
want to do something, they can
I
come
took
to
my
the
kid,
camera.
and he shoved me out the door. Whatever, don't care.
They didn't
And
have
we
her
left.
kid. I mean, she
But
does have
he has
most-
guns and shit. So
Okay. Who is this person to you?
nobody.
Exactly. It's
I
her
know
kid.
he has guns and
So-
shit though.
so
This
it
is my
It is her
child.
kid biologically, and
Her
she's had her for how many years
2.5
now?
years.
Yeah,
She'll be 3
and
nickel.
she brought her kid down here for her dad to see, and her dad just wander
Right.
off on someone quick. So I mean, I'm just being honest.
I know. I'm just.
Yeah, I know.
Lost
I'm
in
just
the
letting you know the
story.
whole
So,
story.
Who were you to the household you were at?
Nobody.
So
Honestly,
some random people
ex-
just had your kid at their house.
Yes, my
Yeah,
baby
and that's
daddy
why
just
she
pawned
got
my kid off
upset.
to someone else, and no one's giving me that address. I had to find out through random people where my kid was at. So I showed up and did anything I could to get my kid because she's holding my kid in a room.
She really
and she's
wouldn't
like,
tell us where
"Mommy,
the
mommy."
address is, so I mean, she really wouldn't tell us where the address is. So I mean, I kind of understood.
How'd you
You
find
can
the
look through my
address?
phone. One of my other friends knew where this girl
Finally
lived.
found it.
Okay.
You can read through my phone
That's
if you
fine.
want.
Is this a girlfriend of your baby daddy or?
No, I don't think so.
It's his girlfriend, I think.
One of his, and
Hey,
he made
can I ask
sexually.
you something? Though? Can I personally like go talk to him and make sure like?
No, not yet.
I just don't. I know. I know there's gonna be damages and stuff. And I
This
feel
man,
bad
the
because,
only
like,
thing I know about this man is when this girl was in my stomach, he was making sexual allegations that his 2 sons were gonna gangbang my daughter. So that's why I never liked them. That's why I never liked him or his
because they wouldn't tell
girl.
you where she was at, and I understand.
Well, I'm
but I
just
don't want
saying
them- I don't
that's
want the
who that
damage.
man is to us. He is nothing to my child or me. They just had my child.
Yeah.
This is my boyfriend.
I'm just a boy.
No, no, I
I
was
feel
just
bad.
keeping
Oh,
hands on your
dude, I'm sorry. I'm
pockets.
sorry. I'm just trying.
What's your name?
My bad.
My name's Kana Lyndon. Kana.
K-A-N-A.
Yes. Lyndon. And my kid's father isn't even here.
That's fine. What's your middle name?
Michelle. Michele. 1 L.
From your birthday?
05/16/2002.
Good phone number for you?
And we left because I'm like, he has a gun.
Is this where you live now?
No, we just pulled over in a safe area.
See, we live in Tennessee. Like, we just came here to let her dad. You know, like we were letting her see her dad, and he first thing like he's been with her 2 days and said her with somebody. So
all right, we're gonna get to all that, but
Yeah.
All right. So what's your current address?
She kicked the door so violently that she broke the handle completely off. When the babysitter's husband arrived and the door was eventually opened, Kana rushed inside the home, grabbed her child, and got into a physical scuffle with the homeowners before fleeing the
I don't
scene.
know why he's still here.
I mean, if he wants to
He
do
needs to be
whatever
here,
he can,
so-
you
He
know,
can
he's
file
got
a report
cameras.
What's
if
the
he
zip
wants.
code
He
then?
kidnapped
He's
my
got
kid.
cameras. He can do
Huh?
whatever.
What's the zip code there?
376883.
He can do whatever he wants.
Oh yeah, there's video evidence
he can
showing
Do
do
that I
you,
tried
do you
to
have an address here too?
No.
We don't have an address here.
No.
Right. What's your name?
My name's Gage Hampton, Hunter Gage Hampton, if you want my full name.
Yeah. HUNTERGAIGE.
G-A-G-E, sorry.
Can you talk to him? I didn't get his side yet, please.
G-A-G-E.
That's when he pushed me out the door. My slide was.
So
it's-
Hunter Gage,
Uh,
was it
Hunter
Hampton? You said
Gage Hampton.
HAMPTON.
Yes, sir.
She's sleeping.
Yeah, she's tired.
What's your birthday?
11/23/99.
Good phone number for you.
423-895-2202. And we do live in Tennessee.
Okay. Are your IDs Tennessee also?
Mine is. Yours.
Mine is still Florida.
My ID's
Because
Tennessee.
I was born and raised here.
Yeah, no
My
worries.
ID's Tennessee. You can see. You can have mine if you want it.
Yeah, we'll get to that one. That's fine. And what about your address? Is it the same or
Mine's 1199 Berry Branch Road, Mountain City, Tennessee.
BERRYBRANCH?
Yeah, Road, Mountain City, Tennessee.
Same zip code, 37683.
37683. Yes, sir.
So, essentially speaking, we don't have anything written. We don't have like custody paperwork. None of that stuff's finalized or done. So she was coming down for her sister's thing with what was supposed to be her mom, but I guess with him, and she was gonna let me have the kids. Her sister had some kind of engagement party. So, anyways, they get here. I picked her up on Friday at 3 a.m. They're supposed to get in at 12. I went and picked her up, got her, and then we've been hanging out. We had like through text and agreement through each other. I was supposed to have her till December 8th, and I was gonna fly her back on a round trip and send her back home. And we was fair yesterday, whatever. Today,
you and the daughter, or you and daughter?
me and the daughter. And then we go. I work during the week up in Daytona, and so I need somebody to watch her. Nicole was the only person that could watch her today. I'm gonna pay her some money for her to watch her. Nicole is Eddie's wife. We've both known them for years. They have 2 kids.
How long
Safe house.
For?
I'm 20, about to be 24, middle school, so a long time.
And she's known them that just as long, or
just as long. She knew them before me.
Oh.
So apparently she has some problem with them. But either way, just like when I wasn't told that, who's watching my kid, when he was watching her, I didn't necessarily think I had to say that because I'm her parent too.
were you and her ever married?
Yes, technically still. We're
Okay.
separated, but technically
So
still.
you and her
married.
not divorced?
Not fully, no. So, anyways, I need somebody to watch her. Nicole has 2 kids. She's been there, done that. Safe house. Cool. And I went to work and I start getting blown up by her, my friend, my best friend's baby mama was blowing me up. Where's Raya? Yo, Kana's tripping, this and that and the third. I call her. As soon as I call her, where the fuck's my kid? This and that. I'm like, hey, relax, I'm at work. What's up? She's like, where's my kid? I'm like, she's with the sitter. Who's the sitter? Nicole. Oh, no, you got me fucked up, this and that and the third, blah, 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 we'll hung up on me. So as soon as that happened, I told my boss, I gotta fucking go. Left, came down here to pick up Ray, because I don't want to drag them into my shit, So I tried to get here as quick as possible, but obviously she got there first, and I'm on the phone, and you hear banging on the door, and
On the
whatnot.
phone with who?
I was on the phone with Nicole, yeah. We were all on the phone on like a 3-way call. And she's in there banging on the door, fucking, not being fucking
Who was the third party call?
the third party to call was Nicole, his wife. So who was in care of Rhea?
You, Nicole, and who else?
And Eddie. Yeah. So I tried to call. I called her mom to see if she can maybe talk to her or something. Called my mom. She didn't answer anybody. So she found out, and that's where I'm at right now.
Okay.
And what did you say to Nicole while was knocking on the door?
While she was knocking on the door, I said, wait for Eddie to get there because I don't know what the hell she's doing. And I tried to tell her that on the phone. I was like, I don't want you. I have no problem telling you where the fuck your kid's at. I don't want you going there causing a scene in front of a bunch of kids. So I'm like, you're not gonna go there acting a fool, and that's what happened. So I just told her wait for Eddie to get there before you open up the door, and that's what they did.
So, confirm, so they said wait for Eddie to get there before you open the door.
Yeah.
For her to hold on to Ray and not turn her over to mom until
Yes.
you get there.
Yes. Not until I get there, but until somebody gets there that can help mediate. instead of her just busting in and, that makes sense.
So did she just not like Nicole, or just doesn't like him in general?
Apparently she doesn't like Nicole and has never given me a reason. So,
And how old's the kid?
she is 2 years and 7 months.
You said you can have her basically until December 8th.
Until December
Text or on the phone?
It was through text and the phone, but
And then when she started getting mad about her being Nicole, was that argument or whatever it was through text or through phone?
it was through the phone. Most of it. I mean, there was words, but through text, but too much memory on my phone.
How can you usually see your daughter?
Last time I saw her was June. No, I'm sorry. June, July. I think it was sometime in July for like a weekend, a literal weekend.
But this year?
Yes. I mean, I've been gone. Like I haven't seen her for 2 years of life because I was in Bahrain. I was in the Navy, and then when I got out in April, and then that's when we fully decided to split up essentially. And then I came down here, we came down here, whatever.
How long have you and her been married for?
Since December of 2021.
You said she resides in Tennessee?
I don't know how all that stuff works. I think that's her primary residence. She still has a Florida license and whatnot, so I don't know how that works. But yeah, she lives there currently.
You mind if I share for you?
Oh yeah, we can.
What? No, we're gonna talk to her. Hello, what's your name?
I'm Kana Lyndon.
Deputy Dorsey.
Deputy Darvitz.
Can you tell us what's going on?
So me and my boyfriend, we live in Tennessee. I was born and raised here in Palm Coast. I went to Old Kings, ITMS, Matanzas. I've been here my entire life.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I met my kid's father. And he's been deployed since she was 2 weeks old, came back on her second birthday, and he doesn't get to see her. So we came on vacation down here and let him see her. He's had her for 2 days, already giving her to people that has not been discussed with me. He told me that there's going to be his mother watching her and his best friend Greg's mother, Miss Dawn, watching her. And I called this morning, I texted him and I'm like, hey, is she up? How was she doing today? Where's she at today? And he ignored me. I have all these text messages to prove it. Ignored me for 2 hours. I'm texting again. Where is she? Hello, where's my kid? I'm calling his mom. His mom's at work. I'm calling Miss Dawn. Miss Dawn's at work. I called his best friend. His best friend's at work. Any other option that I called, my best friend, she was at work too. Or busy, whatever the hell she was doing. She was not with anybody that I knew of. So I'm like, where the hell is my kid? He would not tell me who she was with. She's with a sitter. Okay, what's the sitter's name? Where does the sitter live? Who is this sitter? Not telling me anything like that. So I have to find out from a roundabout that my daughter is with this bitch that I haven't heard about in 4 years. I don't talk to her. Me and her left off on the wrong foot. Do not fuck with each other at all. She has me blocked on Snapchat and Instagram. When I tried to get through to her Snapchat and Instagram to be like, hey, what's your address? I need to come get my kid. I couldn't even get through to her. She has me blocked on everything. Says so much of how he knew that I do not get along with her. As well as her husband, Eddie Rivera, made sexual allegations when she was still in my stomach that his sons were going to gangbang my daughter. Another reason why I do not fuck with them. I do not let my child go with them at all. I've even kept my kid from birthday parties of them. And my kid's father knows that shit. So I'm about to leave tomorrow morning. I want to see my kid. She was going to stay down here with him for up until December 5th. But he's over here dropping her off and concealing where she is. I texted him since 10 o'clock this morning. It took till 12:30 of me blowing up his phone while he's at work to tell me where my kid is, and he still wouldn't tell me who she's with. I figure it out. I find her address, so I pull up to where my kid is at. I look in the door. She's shooing my kid into a room. I'm like, is my kid here? Is Rhea here? Knock, knock, knock. Is my child here? I'm looking in the window. I'm hearing my kid. And I'm like, is my daughter here? I see my kid walk out to come get me. She shoos her back in the room. So at that point, I'm kicking her fucking door. I'm going to kick the fucking door. Why are you kidnapping my kid? Why are you holding my kid hostage right now? She's trying to come to the door to get to me. And you're literally concealing my child from me. And Nicole, Eddie, and Tyrell, all three withheld information of where my child was at. I felt like my child was kidnapped at that goddamn point. I'm doing anything I can to get into that door. I couldn't get in, but as I'm like kicking on the door, I kicked their door handle off. Her husband, she was at the house by herself with my daughter and her 2 sons. Her husband, Eddie Rivera, came up out of his car and walked up to the front, and I walked away from the door, and he was nose to nose with me, and I'm like, you better get my kid out of that fucking house. Like,
He walked up to you, or you walked up to him?
he walked up to me, up nose to nose, because I walked away from the door, kind of met each other in the middle. He was nose to nose with me, and he's like, okay, Kana, I'll get her. And I'm like, you better get my fucking kid right now. Like, you better get my goddamn kid. And you can't go through the front door because your door handle's broken off. You better go through the garage. He instantly gets pissed. She opens it up from the inside. And as soon as that door is opening, I'm going in there, and I grab my kid, and I didn't even step like a foot into the door. She has a Ring doorbell that I was ringing, so it should be capturing the freaking video evidence of it. I asked nicely and nicely and nicely at first for my child. And after like 10 fucking times of asking where my child was and if my kid was in that room, she's holding my kid hostage. I did anything I could do to get in. I was trying to find something to bust through the door. There was nothing, so I used my foot.
So after the door opened, what happened?
I went in and I grabbed Ray out and I put her on my right. He already walked in between me and her at that point as I'm grabbing Rhea from her. And I put her on my right hip, and he's like shoving me, and I shove him, and then he slams me out the door. My slide gets stuck in the door, and my arm gets like pinched in the door, and I pull Rhea.
What's he saying to you?
I don't know. And
Don't know
so,
at all?
no, honestly, it was
Okay.
so fast. I really don't know.
So then they
What
slam the
he
door
was
and hit your
saying.
arm, and then what happens?
Yeah. So he slams it. My slide's in there. I have my daughter in my hand. I leave the slide. I walk to the car, and I tell him, all right, go. Because we're not doing this shit. He has guns. He used to be in Sloth Gang, whatever the fuck. I don't give a fuck. Not doing that shootout. My friend Kurt was shot at the gas station at the show. His friend too. We know that shit like be happening around here. I'm not gonna play with that. Yeah, I want to go get off this damn area, get out his neighborhood. So yeah,
Okay.
I left.
How'd you guys end up here?
Because it's literally right up there. And then when I told him to go, I thought this was Bird's Paradise to cut through back to the highway. But by the time he was coming up here and turned, he said there's a cop. And I'm like, okay, well then just pull over into the neighborhood. And we stopped here.
This is a driveway, not like waiting for police or anything.
Yeah, just a safe area.
Okay. Are you and the father, are you guys married?
Legally, yeah. We've been
Okay.
separated for 2 years though. And
Okay.
we're going through a divorce.
We
right
guys are
now.
still like legally married?
Legally, yeah.
Okay. When you came down here,
But I have on like court documents that were separated. Through
Yeah.
my EBT, through
yeah,
my
that
WIC.
part's fine. I'm just
So I
finding out
have
whether
proof
or not you guys
stating that we've
were
been
currently,
separated
either way, you
for
guys
over
at some
2
point
years.
were legally married.
Yes.
Okay. When you had the
With
kid.
Tyrell Schultz, yes.
Okay.
Yes. In California. Delta 2 to 10 for.
So how'd you actually find out like where the kid was? Like how did that?
I was texting one of my friends the whole time. I'm like, I don't know where my kid's at. And I said, now she's with Nicole. She said, okay, I'll find her address. So she did her little FBI work that she does. She found her address and sent it to me. And I was already in the L section circling, looking for the house that I remember is theirs.
How'd you find out she's with Nicole?
After I called Tyrell after like the 15th time, he finally told me that she was with Nicole and sent me a picture of her playing, all happy, and still wouldn't send me the address and let me know where my kid was at.
Because when you originally said you were withheld the information of who your child was
Yeah.
with and how to contact them.
Do you want me to
But-
show you all the texts?
I saw a text, but now you're telling me that he's the one that told you who she was with and
Yeah.
the contact number for her.
After
So it
he
wasn't-
withheld that information for over hours, yes.
Okay. We already
Yes.
established that every person you called was at work, right?
Every person that he said that would be watching my child was
It
at
was
work,
at work, including him.
including
So it
him.
would be reasonable that if he's busy at work doing construction, that he wouldn't be able to access his phone.
I
right
would
away.
think that it's reasonable that he would answer the mother of his child whenever he hasn't seen his child in like years. You know, whenever she's
When's
calling
the time you saw
about
his kid?
April
Of
this year, but it was for like a little bit. But before then,
so it wasn't years; it was months ago. He's last saw his kid.
yeah, but he hasn't been around her like that for years. He actually has never been around her like
Well,
that.
you just said he was deployed for 2 years, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Unless he would go to whatever countries and see
Yeah.
the kid. But since
What?
he's been back, you've seen the kid at least one other time, other than today.
Once. Yeah, once.
So it hasn't been years since you saw the kid. You saw her recently, and you
Yeah.
guys were in agreement that when you come down here, he's gonna have the kid until December 7th or 8th, and that he would find a way, either a round trip flight to bring her back to you or a driver.
Yes, that is
Okay.
correct. But we also had an agreement that who was going to be watching my child would be discussed between us, not my kid. When I'm here, he said he had no other option on where she could go. I'm here. I could have been an option. He did not communicate with me at all. He knows that I do not get along with this girl, number one. And number two, he knows that this man has made sexual allegations against my daughter.
How long have you guys known of that family?
For over 10 years.
Okay. So when you were gathering all this information that you believe that, in your words, that she was kidnapped and information was being withheld, why didn't you contact the police?
Oh, I told him I was going to, but where am I going to send the police to?
The address
I
you
didn't know.
located.
As soon as I got that address, I was already in the L section. And I pulled up to her house to get my child as civilly as possible. As civilly as possible. I knocked on the door. I asked if my child was there. As civilly as possible. As soon as I saw her keeping my kid hostage in a room, oh shit, I'm going ballistic.
Well,
I'm going ballistic. I don't care. Press charges on me, whatever, and I'll charge them with kidnapping. 100%. And they're all accomplices.
There is no kidnapping right now because at this time he has a legal right to the child just as much as you do. He also has a right to have babysitter.
She wasn't with him. She was with
So
Eddie
when
and
you're in
Nicole.
Tennessee, if you and your boyfriend are working and somebody needs to watch the kid, do you have to call him and say, hey, is it okay if
Yeah.
Ray is with so-and-so? You call
I
him,
do.
You call him every single time. Hey,
Yeah,
she's staying here tonight.
I let him know all the time where she's at,
Every
what
single
she's
day?
doing, if he even cares to call.
So every day,
If he goes months without checking up on her, I have to beg him for $100 every week for her food. Acting like father of the year and shit. That's crazy. He had the option to come from Bahrain to Florida for her birthday, for her first birthday. Didn't choose that. Chose other bitches instead. Like, that's crazy. Acting father of the year and shit.
So then when you find out it was Nicole, obviously you guys don't like each other. Probably made you pretty upset when you found out it was Nicole. You're not.
No, I was upset. I was upset before I even knew it was Nicole. I was upset because he would not tell me who my child was with and where she was. All he said was a sitter, a sitter, a sitter. Even over the phone, he would not tell me. He said she's with a sitter.
Then once you got to the residence, why? I'm still not understanding why you didn't call law enforcement if you believe that she was in the residence.
I feel like there's no reason why I shouldn't be able to knock on a door and have my child given out to me.
I mean, you can always knock on. I can knock on any door in this community for any reason.
I mean, you see in the text, he even said, "What are they gonna do? What are the cops gonna do?" I mean, like I was already
found out, but instead you went to the house, knocked on the door, and under 30 seconds, maybe even 20 seconds, you then began an attempt to force entry into the residence.
It definitely wasn't before 30 seconds, 20 seconds.
We have the ring footage.
Right. The ring footage, I rang that way after I was sitting there knocking on the door. You only have the footage.
You knocked on it, and then you started banging on it, and then you started banging on the door.
So you have footage of me walking up to the door.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And it's been 20, 30 seconds.
And then you began yelling obscenities into the residence. Then you began attempting to bang on the door.
Okay, so what's your stance here? You're sitting over here like...
I'm just trying to, like, help
I'm being so dead ass. A man with a balls trying to come at a woman who had her kid
I'm trying to help
taken
you understand
from her.
about why, if I'm babysitting for a friend of mine,
babysitting is different.
Someone enters the residence and begins banging on the door, I would be in fear and not want any children, including someone I'm supposed to be taking care of, to come out of the residence because I don't know what the heck's going on and why someone's banging on my door like that.
Well, she can feel like that all she wants, but emotions are emotions. That's how she feels, whatever. But what she did was withhold my child from me after I came to that door.
Okay. And then once he arrived,
he upset me in the very beginning by literally not telling me where my child was for hours.
Well, he was working, so he didn't reply.
But it doesn't matter if he's working or not. He saw me calling. He saw me calling to deny my calls, saw my texts. And still after that, for a long period of time, he was withholding who my child was with because he knew that I did not want her with them. He knows that he's made sexual allegations to my daughter. I'm so confused. Oh, I'm sorry. Yes. Thank you. I appreciate you looking at.
Okay, let's look outside.
Is this one okay? Can you watch this one, please? I'm just confused. Like,
I'm trying to get all information and understand the steps he took and why, so we can make a reasonable assumption.
Yeah.
And then once he, so you said once he arrived, he walked up to you.
Yes.
But
I walked away from the door and he walked up.
So you met in the
Like
middle.
that.
He
Yes.
didn't walk up to you. You walked away from the door. He was
Yeah,
walking
like
up to
I-
the
like
door,
I
and
said,
you met in the middle.
I came away from the
saw
door
him
and
arrive
he
on
came up to
scene and
me.
he went to go to his house, and you walked away from the door. You said he approached you, but if he's walking to his door and you approach him, and it looked to me like you got in his face. You were yelling at him, and then
He's one of the ones that would not tell me where my kid was
as
at.
he's telling you to calm down and to relax for a second, presumably his wife opens the door, and then you were then seen rushing the door and
Yes.
entering the residence.
Yes. To grab my child that was at that door. There's nothing, no law, nobody's opinions, nobody's feelings that are going to get in between me and my child ever, what so be it. Take me to court, don't matter. I'll fight that shit. I don't care.
But what you
Charge me with destruction of property.
But what you originally
Don't care.
stated was that you opened the door and your argument, so you walked up and grabbed her.
I
But you
didn't. I never said that my daughter came out of that door.
That she
I
came-
walked
that you
maybe
saw
a
her.
foot into the door, maybe not even a foot into the door,
But you didn't
and
walk.
grabbed my
You-
child, put
you-
her on my right hip,
you
and as
rushed-
he slammed me at the door, I came through my right side of the body
You
out.
rushed the door, causing it to swing open and cause damage to the interior of the house.
Yeah, maybe.
And on top of that,
Charge me for the house. I don't care.
all the while he's
I will
telling-
charge her,
when I
him,
asked you what
and
he
his
said,
wife
so
for kidnapping.
every time I've asked you anything, you've been able to remember everything.
Yeah.
Except when I asked you, what did he say when you were in the house? And that is the only thing you can't remember. What he's saying to you is, get out of my house.
Okay.
Which means you didn't allow
I said, give me my kid.
And then he's saying, get out of my house.
I said, give me my kid.
Okay.
Do you have kids?
I don't.
You don't. Okay.
I do.
But you're not a mother. You don't understand that mother instinct.
Okay.
You have your wife in the house with you? Your kid's mother in the
Is there
house with
anything
you?
else you want to add to the statement about what occurred today?
Yeah, I would like to press charges against him for kidnapping. Him and his wife.
Well, there is no kidnapping.
Yes, there was. Holding my child hostage. I would like to press charges on it.
Okay. Well, a hostage is someone taken for ransom or in the connection of another felony. Your child wasn't taken for any felony offense or for ransom. They're being babysat by a family friend.
No, it's not just
father and-
babysitting. It's holding hostage against the mother's will. So I would like to press charges. Fine, go ahead, press charges on that then. Whatever you want to do. Let's get this shit in court though.
Okay.
Like,
nothing
really?
else other than that, nothing else you want to add?
Huh?
Nothing else you want to add?
Yeah,
Like anything
I would
that
like
occurred-
to press
anything that occurred that you didn't
charges.
occur?
I
Well,
would
no-
like to press charges
Okay, for what?
for holding my child hostage.
This thing. Camera back from me.
Arresting me? You're arresting me.
Yeah, I'll explain everything.
For what? Are you dead ass?
You're at this time you're being placed under arrest for burglary with a battery ×2 and criminal mischief.
Yeah, that's crazy. Really, Tyrell? This is shit you want to do?
Ma'am, please don't scream at our witnesses. At that point, you're intimidating a witness and a victim in a felony crime. That's another felony. So please don't talk to them when we walk by.
What the actual fuck? You're such an asshole, bro. I work at a trauma-free facility. I'll sue the out of you. You specifically, bro. Is it funny to you? You smiling though. You're such an asshole. This is why people hate cops. It doesn't matter for being very nice. You have face. Don't you know that? Yeah, because it's true. It's funny, right? Can't even unlock a seatbelt. Feel so smart, huh?
Now you're talking to her, not me.
I'm talking to you because your hand was on it. I don't have nothing against her.
Alright, ma'am. Just watch your...
With your ugly ass. Shut the up. Stupid.
Kana thought her mother's instinct justified a home invasion, but instead it bought her a one-way ticket to a jail cell. On November 18, 2024, Kana Michele Lyndon was booked into the Flagler County Jail. She was formally charged with burglary with assault or battery, criminal mischief, and abuse of a child without great bodily harm.